Betzabee Nicholas, and I'm 32 years old. I'm originally from Mexico City, but I grew up in the Bay Area. So my story is that I got sick with Bell's palsy at the age of 11, and since then my health has been a little crazy. After that I got Trigeminal Neuralgia on the left side of my face, which has been really hard since as long as I can remember. High school and middle school were really hard. I got a lot of bullying, which traumatized me to the point I started getting very depressed. I actually started cutting myself. I started throwing up my food, becoming bulimic because I had all this traumas going on with a lot of relationship problems with family and friends and people that would just bully me. So that kind of caused a lot of trouble, and eventually during high school I started developing these really horrible headaches, and since then I can't even remember how it felt not to have a headache. Every day I would have a headache. I would literally drink 2 to 4 Advils a day just to reduce the pain, but in reality my headaches never went away. Eventually, a few years ago, my health got worse. I was hospitalized because I had internal bleeding due to stomach bleeding due to the Advils I was drinking, and I lost blood and my anemia went really bad. And eventually I developed Hashimoto's, and my health got really horrible to the point I couldn't get out of bed. Just walking, just doing day-to-day activities was so hard. I really couldn't even go work. I stopped working. I could only do mostly like work 2 days a week because I was so tired. I couldn't function. I couldn't think. I was just so unhappy. I was so unhappy that I even thought about death all the time because I thought that life couldn't really get any better. I lost my friends. I wouldn't talk to anyone. I would never go out because I was just so tired. I actually crashed twice with a fence because just driving just became so hard for me. I would fall asleep randomly in random places. I fell asleep in the library. I fell asleep in the gym. I fell asleep in the drive-thru just because I was so tired and just so without energy, and just thinking was so hard. I couldn't have a normal conversation with someone because my mind would just drift off, and I couldn't develop good relationships with people because my mood was so ugly. I was always depressed. I was always angry. I was always mad at the world. I would just be all dressed in black and I would just have heavy metal music in my headphones and just be walking around like a zombie, and it was really, really sad. But now that I found Dr. Ilya, life has changed so much. No more headaches. I never knew how good it felt to have no more headaches. It's amazing. And even though I still have a little bit of paralysis, the trigeminal neuralgia pain is not even there anymore. And I feel so happy and I am so energetic, and I really want to cry because it's so amazing. And I didn't know it could feel so awesome. I am making new friends. My relationships with my family gets better. I don't feel like cutting anymore. I can not remember how I felt not to cut because I just felt so good cutting, but now it just feels so good to be alive, and it feels amazing, and I am so thankful. I lost 20 pounds, yay! So that's exciting. I'm so excited that I lost 20 pounds. But just living life is so much better, and not having pain and having energy and being able to think. I am going back to school this next coming semester, and I'm making my own business. It's amazing, and I'm so happy, and I am so thankful. So if you doubt about this treatment, because I doubted at the beginning first because it's so different, don't, just do it, because I can't even remember how many times I went to the doctor asking for questions, and they never even listened to me. They didn't even listen to my symptoms. They didn't want to listen. All they did was give medications and do testing and lab work and ultrasounds, and they could never figure out what was wrong with me. And I can't even remember how many times I went to urgent care and to the ER just because I felt so sick, like I was going to pass out. And they could never figure out what was going wrong with me. But just coming with Dr. Ilya was amazing. He listened to everything I had to say. He understood me. No one had ever understood my symptoms. No one had ever understood my story, but he just listened and he knew what I was talking about. And just the first few weeks and the first few months were amazing because I started noticing the changes in my body and my mood and my health. So don't question it, just do it. I know it seems a little different from normal healthcare, which is a good thing because it's just gonna fix everything that's going on. So don't question it, just do it and let it help you. Let this treatment help you because in all honesty, it's really amazing and I am so grateful and I am so thankful and I am just so ready to live life and I'm gonna do it. And yeah, thank you, Dr. Ilya, and I'm happy. And I'm done.